We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Let's pick them up.
Let's do it.
This is the Morgan Minute to Dive Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast, coming to you by Zing Baby Enterprises. We're doing everything over at Zing Baby. This MMT is in the house. And before we get started, well, we're going to be doing the Pick 6 down here at San Anita Park. And that's races 5 through 10. And this is for Saturday, May 18th, 2024. And it's also Preakness weekend.
Oh, yes, right.
Preakness is happening. So before we get started, me bringing our analysts, we got Zach Magic Chip Z in the house.
Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's just get it started. Let's go.
And then we have Gary Hopley G.
Good to be here one more time again. It's exciting to do the podcast. Glad you're here. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D, along with production, Racing Facts Center analyst. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, ta-da. Go ahead and bring us into this fifth race down here at San Anita Park, starting at the Pick 6.
Okay, here we go. This fifth race is 6.5 furlongs on the turf. It's claiming $25,000 claiming race. These are 3-year-olds and up. The purse is $24,000. Here's the field. The one horse is Vorpal at 4-1. The two horses, Pete So Old Fashioned at 4-1. The three horses, Quagmire Magic at 12-1. The four horses, Blame George at 20-1. The five horses, Phoenician Ghost at 20-1. The six horses, Ghostoso at 15-1. The seven horses, Sky Cloud at 6-1. The eight horses, Dr. Soulfire at 5-2. And the nine horses, Pinehurst at 3-1. That's the field.
All right. Well, Dennis on the Grill D, let me step in here real quick. I had three horses in this race. The first horse I had, and my number one pick for this race is Vorpal. And I see that this horse is by Songbird. Had some really good working up to this next race here. It's a big drop. It's a big drop here. I don't think they're gonna lose this horse for $25,000, but they may be able to pick up a purse. So that's Sadler's horse, and that's going to be my number one pick. And then I have Pete Soul Fashion as my second pick. And again, I like this jockey riding this horse. He seems to be able to handle this horse very, very well. It's a smiling tiger horse. So I think this horse is going to show something. Again, the works are looking good. I've noticed that this weekend there's a lot of good works coming into this by several good horses. And then my last pick went outside here to the 8 horse, Dr. Soulfire. And Dr. Soulfire has got the high prime power number going for it. And also coming off of a closing lap of 90 by my charts. And it's got Rispoli still up and ready to roll. So those are my three picks. And with that, I'll turn it over to Zach, Statman, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I took two horses here. My number one pick is going to be the 8 horse, Dr. Soulfire. Good jockey trainer combination here. He's dropping in class. That's the only thing I'm worried about because the horse is dropping in class, but he's got Rispoli up. McCartney is the trainer. Again, good jockey trainer combination. They're both at 24%. So that's going to be my number one pick. And then I'm going to take the other outside horse, Pinehurst. Last race ran pretty well, going 6 furlongs on the grass. Ran a 1:10-3. What impresses me, but it was off a 46-3, and he ran a 1:10-3. So he's coming home pretty quick. They slowed it down. There was 8 horses in the race, but the horse was pretty much on the front end next to these horses. He doesn't have Deterio riding this time around, but Frey is just as good, or Fry. So I'm gonna take that horse. I'm gonna take that horse as well, and it is trained by Phil D'Amato, so you got to look at that as well. And those are my picks, the 8 and 9.
All right, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Ditto. I pretty much all the things that Magic Chef just said. I'm exactly the same way. I like Soul Power. Soulfire is my number one horse, Dr. Soulfire there. And I like Pinehurst. Those are my two picks, with Soulfire being my first pick. Let's move on.
All right, and with that, let's go to Tada. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
what about
Tada.
me? What about me? Fifth
To
race.
you.
I like
Move on
3
to you.
horses. I like number 7, Sky Cloud. I like number 8, Dr. Soulfire. And I like number 9, Pinehurst. I'm single number 8, Dr. Soulfire with Umberto Rispoli. You know, they have teamed up before it and won at this distance at this track. They are dropping in class and the speed ratings are top. So again, I am picking number 8 as my single, Dr. Soulfire.
All right, and with that, let's head back over to Tada and get race number 6 rolling.
6th race. What is this race? This is 6 furlongs. This is a maiden special race. Oh, where's it go? Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Here we go. The purse is $54,000. 6 furlongs. Yep. And these are fillies. She, her, 3 to 5-year-olds. Here's the field. The 1 horse is well funded at 3 to 1. The 2 horses Apple Fest at 5 to 1. The 3 horses Desert Rhapsody at 7 to 2. That's Desert. No, that's Desert. Desert Rhapsody at 7 to 2. The 4 horses Fire Band at 12 to 1. The 5 horses Granny O'Malley at 20 to 1. The 6 horses Tahini at 4 to 1. And the 7th horse is Bolt Divine at 4 to 1. And the 8 horse is She's Mooey Mooey at 6 to 1. That's the field.
All right, Dennis on the Grill D. I'll step in here again. I had 3 picks in this race. My number 1 pick went with Desert Rhapsody as my number 1 pick. I like this Pioneer of the Nile looking horse here, O'Neill. It's a trainer. This horse is coming back for Lasix for the first time and ran decent last time, but kind of spit it out at the end. But again, I think the Lasix is going to improve this horse, and that's going to be my number 1 pick. And then I also had the 1 horse, well funded, Bob Baffert horse. Baffert's really trying to get into these speed races here. I usually like to see him with a 46 in here somewhere, but I put him on my ticket. I didn't take him as my main bet, but he will be somewhere near the wire. And then the third bet went to the third choice went to Bolt Divine, and this horse is first time out. Sires won 17%, wins has a 17% win rate, and suits the distance today, and also had a nice little sharp work of that 59-4 in May. So this horse is definitely on my radar and will be one of my choices. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Chef C.
All right. I ended up taking 2 horses here. I think I should have took 4, but I'm gonna just take 2. My number 1 pick is going to be well-funded horse on the rail, Candy Maldonado. Looks like they're going to take this horse to the front, especially with this jockey switch. Bob Baffert is the trainer. Maldonado usually takes these horses out in front. That's why I think they're going to just go ahead and put it out there. He's got a good sire and good magic out of Curlin. So that's going to be my number 1 pick. I'm also high on these preservationist sires, and that's on the number 4 horse Fireband. So that's going to be my second pick. These horses been running pretty well. I think we might want to look into these horses when we do decide to buy a horse. This preservationist is it's only breeding cost is $5,000, and he's got some good runners going on. So Fireband, we're going to see how he does. I like it at 12 to 1. Tyler Bass is up, and we're going to see how we do there. And those are my picks.
All right, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
I like 2 horses here in the 6th race here. I like the 1 horse, well funded. I think looking at this Bob Baffert horse, look at the first time he came out there in the first part of the year, came out odds on, ran well, ran second, came back this time on the turf. And I think not only did the horse run well, but got some good conditioning there. And now here she comes, and she's a little older. She's 4 years old, and we're going to give her a chance to take them, possibly wire to wire. So I like well funded. The other horse I like is another first time starter, which is Bolt Divine. Bolt Divine, nice little works there. D'Amato horse, $200,000 they paid for the filly, and I'm going to give this horse a chance to come out and do his thing on his first time out. So those are my 2 picks. And 1 horse well funded would be my best pick.
All right. And with that, let's move on over to Tada.
I like one horse, and that's number 6, Tahini. Her speed ratings are best. Umberto Espoli is riding. She's been racing in routes and shortens up for this race. As far as I'm concerned, this horse should win. Tahini, and I make a mean hummus, and I would say so myself. Better than some of the what are those Middle Eastern hummus. So anyway, I like Tahini number 6. That's my
What's that have to do with hummus?
tahini. Tahini is
Oh,
the main
tahini
thing.
hummus?
Tahini and chickpeas.
Oh, that's what you put in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
some lemon and some salt and some garlic in it. You got the best in the world. I'm
All
just
right.
saying. There you have it.
All right. And with that, let's go to Tada for race number 7.
Race 7. Okay, they're going 6.5 furlongs down the hill. One of my favorite races. It's a stakes race. It's $100,000 purse. And these are fillies and mares. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Lucky Girl at 6-1. The 2 horse is the Wild Grazer at 3-1. The 3 horse is Selenia, something like that, at 6-1. The 4 horse is Get the Money at 7-2. The 5 horse is Miss Lizzie at 4-1. The 6 horse is Chismosa at 12-1. The 7 horse is Rehabilitation at 8-1. And the 8 horse is A Day in Asia at 6-1. That's the field.
A day in Asia.
All right. Well, let's take a look at this. Dennis on the Grill D. I'm step in here. I had 4 choices in this race here.
Oh,
My number 1 pick went to the 1 horse Lucky Girl. Lucky Girl ran really well that last time out and got kind of pushed out to the outside, but closed well. So I think this time around it's going to be a different perspective with Hector Barrios on board. So I'm going to give this horse another shot, and I'm giving the shot to win because that's going to be my number 1 pick. And then I also like the number 4 horse, Get the Money, back in it again. You know, ran well last time. It's been working really well, so it's up for another good run. So I think the horse is still sharp and ready to go. And then you got to if you got her, you got to take Miss Lizzie. So I got to put Miss Lizzie in here, even though she's changing jockeys with Fresso. But Fresso rode this horse before, so can't leave Miss Lizzie out because Miss Lizzie's going to get busy. And the outside horse here, a Day in Asia. This horse is fit, and I think this horse is ready to romp again. It's another D'Amato horse, and I got to have both D'Amato horses in this race, so that's why I got 4. And with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Shivsy.
Yeah, another tough race. I ended up taking 3 horses. My number 1 pick is going to be the 2 horse, the Wild Grazer. I like the last run. The horse hadn't been out in a year. Just came out and ran in March on March 24th, and won that race, going 6.5 furlongs at a 1:13.3. Same jockey gets back on board. You got Franco, and the trainer is Jeff Mullins. Jockey trainer combination is at 40%. 40. Had a decent work on April 22nd to get ready for this race. April 22nd ran 4 furlongs at a 46 flat. So the horse is fit. Think the horse can come right back. He has past class, so he can compete with these. So that's gonna be my number 1 pick. Then I'm gonna go with the Get the Money horse, the number 4 horse with Hernandez and Brian Corner. They got a good jockey trainer combination. They're at 50%, but again, there's only 2 horses, so he's won 1 out of 2. But the horses got good works coming back, but out of Los Alamitos. But got to have this horse on your ticket. It's coming out of a grade 3 running. And then just like on the grill said, if you take the 4, you got to take the 5. Miss Lizzie came out of the same race. I think this horse might be ready to go. Barrios is not riding this time, but you do have Frazo and Doug O'Neill's a trainer. They got a good, decent jockey trainer combination at 15%. So don't want to miss out on that one. So I like the 2, 4, and 5.
All right, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Well, I like 2 horses in the race here. I think the class horse in the race is on the rail. That's a Lucky Girl, the little Ireland horse there. Runs good on that downhill. had a chance there that last time, and who knows? You get a little break, a little luck, racing luck, she may be able to pull it off. Barrios rides hard, so we're going to and use her. But my best pick is I'm looking for a shot horse here. I'm going with the 7 horse Revelation. I think this horse, won the last couple of races. This is 5.5 furlong that she ran last time on April the 19th. When she hits that stretch, she explodes. An 8-year-old mare. I think coming down the downhill, this horse has got some stamina. I think she's got a shot to come and get him. She's a little older than the rest of them. Just solid little mare, Revelation, closing strong in this race. Got that $20,000 claim and came back, put a 99 on the board. So they found something out about that horse in that race. I say give her another whole furlong to go. Let's see what it is. I'm going with that 7 horse. Revelation is my best pick.
All right. Makes a lot of sense. Let's go over here to Tada.
Excuse me. 1 sec. I like 2 horses in this field. I like number 2, Wild Grazer. This is her preferred race, 6.5 furlongs downhill. She has won 2 out of the 3 on this course, but the speed ratings are not as good as number 4, Get the Money with Juan Hernandez. This is my single. I do want to say that I do like Chismosa, number 6 with Kyle Frey. If it wasn't for all the mount switching with Lucky Girl and Miss Lizzie, I would include them too. Instead, I eliminated them. So those are my picks. The single is the 4 horse Get the Money with Juan Hernandez.
Okay. Did you say something about the 2 horse?
Yeah, I like the 2 and the 4.
Okay, and the 6 is not one of yours?
Yeah, it's an honorable mention. How about that?
Okay. So the 4 is your single bet,
Yeah.
and the 2 and the 6.
Second.
Okay. Is a mention.
Yeah, 6 is a mention.
All right. Well, with that, let's head over into a commercial break. This is the Morgan Minute Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast, coming to you live here on Preakness Day, doing the pick 6 for you down here at Sandia Park, races 5 through 10, and this is for May 18th, 2024. So just remember to hit that subscribe button for us and give us a thumbs up and leave us a few comments. And you'll find us on YouTube. You'll find us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Instagram, and of course, mmthorseracing.com. Again, mmthorseracing.com. And just cook them up.
Cook them up! Oh, cook them up!
Let's go.
Come on.
3. All right, here we go for our history in racing with African Americans. And this is a refresher. Let's see what you guys remember.
Oh, Lord. Willie Sims.
Yep, is an African American jockey born in 1870. During his 14-year career, which began in 1887, he was A, the leading American jockey in 1893 and 1894, or the only African American to have won all 3 races of the Triple Crown, or the first American jockey to win in England. He's the first American jockey to win in England, black or white. D, at the height of his career, he was making $20,000 a year. That's $600,000 a year in these days. Or all the
above.
Willie Sims.
Willie Sims.
All the above. He was born in January 16th. Hey, in 1870 near Augusta, Georgia. He liked the colorful, brightly colored silk step whipped around the race courses. He was mesmerized. He began racing at the age of 17. By 21, he burst on the national racing scene, becoming the 5th leading jockey in the nation.
Wow.
Sims won the Derby in 1896 and 1898, the Belmont Stakes in 1893 and 1894, then went on and won the Preakness Stakes in 1898. He became the only African American to win all the Triple Crown classes.
Wow.
That's Willie Sims.
Boy.
I wonder why that's not in the history book.
Willie Sims.
Thanks for playing it.
Nice.
Just that in school.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Didn't learn nothing about that. We are picking winners and cooking up wins.
Cook
Cook
them
'em
up.
up.
Let's go.
This is the Morgan Minute Horse Racing and Handicapping Podcast. MMT in the housing, baby enterprise sponsoring. And with that, today is Preakness Day. So, make sure you get a chance to look at those Preakness runners there. And also, we're doing the pick six for you down here at Sandy Park, races 5 through 10. And this is from May 18th, 2024. And before we get started, let me bring our analysts. We got Zach Magic Chip Z in the house.
All right, second half. Let's get it done. Let's go.
And then we have Gary Hot Plate G.
Welcome aboard. Let's close it out on this last 3 races. Pick up a pick 6. Let's go.
I'm your host, Dennis on the Grill D, Alarm Production, Racing Facts, and our analyst, ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, ta-da, let's go get this second half. And for those that are playing a pick 3, here you go. We got them for you.
Here we go. 8th race is a mile on the dirt. This is a maiden special. These are 3 to 5-year-olds. Purse is $54,000. Here's the field. The 1 horse is Middleburg at 12 to 1. The 2 horses Fame at 6 to 1. The 3 horses Leading at 12 to 1. The 4 horses Metro at 5 to 1. The 5 horses Wise Counsel at 6 to 1. The 6 is Magnify at 5 to 1. The 7 horses Winterfell at 4 to 1. The 8 horses Pony Express at 15 to 1. And the 9 horses McVeigh at 5 to 2. That's the field.
All right. Well, Dennis on the Grill D, let me step in here. I'm telling you, boy, Baffert is really trying to get these milers. He's been putting milers out left and right, so I'm going to give him a nudge on this one. This looks like one that should be just written in the books, just for him. So that's going to be my only pick, and number 1 pick is the number 7 horse, Winterfell. Or Winterfell?
Yeah.
Winterfell.
Winterfell. Aggregate horse. Going a mile with Juan Hernandez aboard. And horse is looking really good. Works are really good. The stats everywhere. I mean, stats just point directly to this horse. So that's going to be my one and only pick in this race. And this will be my best pick of the day. The number 7 horse, Winterfell. And with that, let's go to Zach Statman, Magic Chef Z.
Yeah, I ended up making this my all race. These are some young guns. These are horses they paid a lot of money for, and they can come to life. They haven't been out that many times, so you just don't know which one's going to go ahead and stick their neck out the furthest. But my number 1 pick is going to be the 9 horse on the outside, just based on the class. I tossed out the last race because they said the jockey almost fell off, almost lost the rider. So I'm going to throw that race out. And those other 2 races on the graded side, a grade 2 and a grade 3, ran, it was decent runs. But dropping it down into this field and getting Lasix, that's going to be my number 1 pick. But I can make a case for all these horses. I just want to mention the number 4 horse. Even though Hernandez gets off, they paid $2.5 million for this horse. He ran on the grass last time, was bet down almost to the even money favorite. And now they're putting him on the dirt, going a mile. You just don't know. You got a lot of horses with a lot of class here. Another one that's a 6 horse out of Justify. You just don't know. On the Grill likes the 7 horse, Arrogant, $400,000 for that horse. Yeah, it's a mixed bag here, but I'm going to take the favorite, Lasix on, dropping in class, Smith. John Sharif is a trainer that a decent 5% off jockey trainer rate, but I still like the odds on this horse. So 9's gonna be my number 1 pick.
All righty. So that's an all raise for Magic Chef. And with that, let's go to Gary. Hot Plate G.
I like 2 horses in this race. I got to confer with Magic Chef on McVeigh. That's the Ram. They named that horse after the Rams, the football coach. His name is McVeigh. That's what they named him after. And they spent $1,250,000 on him. So there ain't going to be no gelding around these horses. They don't do nothing. They're going to be breeding these horses. He's going to change and go to Lasix. I think he's got a good shot. He's running against Kentucky Derby quality horses there. Imagination was in the Kentucky Derby, I believe, and so was Stronghold. Then he had some trouble that race, but he's been running in some class races, so he's gonna be my best pick. Then I'm going out here to the 6-horse Magnify with Frey and Bob Baffert teaming up. That Justify horse. The Justify has been putting out some good horses. So they've been winning at a first-time clip of 18%. So I wouldn't leave Magnify off the ticket because, it's coming out of the same barn. So I'm going to go with that first-time starter, Magnify, make sure he's on my ticket. But McVay would be my best pick. Those are mine.
All righty. And I forgot that was a Baffert horse also. So I just want to add him to my ticket to number 6 horse. It won't be my single bet again. But anyway, let's go over to Tada.
So this is the 8th race. I like one horse. That's number 7, Winterfell with Juan Hernandez. Looks like he rated Winterfell in the last race. All systems go for a win at the mile. Oh, and yes, he is a Baffert horse. And thanks for clarifying that McVay, because I ain't scratched him out because I ain't voting for I ain't putting no money on a McVay. I was thinking about the McVay who blew up that building. So this is a McVay who is a football. Thanks for the clarification. Glad scratched it right on out.
Oh, hold on 1 sec. Somebody's phone is ringing there.
Yeah, that was Tolly calling me. I'll call him back.
Who was it, Tolly?
Yeah, I know. I heard from so far Ruben. I heard from Ruben yesterday, and Tolly's calling me tonight. We'll be talking tomorrow. Well, I'll call Tolly back tonight. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Tada. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but let Tada finish up here.
I was finished.
Were you done?
What'd you have? You had what?
I got the winner.
Yeah, he took the favorite. I mean the same day horse Dennis took.
Winterfell.
Winterfell.
Okay. Number 7. I heard the
Winterfell.
Thank you for the thank you for Winterfell on December 21st. That's when it falls on that day.
Boom.
But again, thanks for the clarification about the McVay.
Yeah.
That was throwing me off a little bit. I meant to look at them now. We'll see. Those are my picks.
Okay, and then back to the race number 9.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, here we go. Race 9, they're going a mile and 16th on the dirt. There's $50,000. They're 3-year-olds and up. Purse is $31,000. Here's the field. The one horse is Demechi. Oh, forget it. At 9-5. The 2 horses Precision Strike at 4-1. The 3 horses Let's Have One More at 30-1. The 4 horses Dual Threat at 6-1. The 5 horses My Ransom. Oh, that's been scratched. The 6 horses Crypto Ride at 6-1. The 7 horses Mishaloff at 6-1, and the 8 horses Vegas Burner at 5-2. That's the field.
All right, Dennis on the Grill D. Let me step in here. I had 3 picks in this race, and also I heard in the Preakness that was it Mert got scratched, had a fever or something. Okay, but anyway, let's throw that in there. The 8 horse Vegas Burner is my number 1 pick. High prime power number. American Feral horse there. Horse looks good. It's working well. Just got claimed. Had a really great run the last time out. So I'm gonna go back to back. I'm gonna go back to back with this horse. I'm saying he's gonna win again. And then the other 2 that I had in here was the number 1 horse, D Medici, as one of my picks there. McCarthy horse there. Works are good. Works are looking really good. It's got Tyler Bay back in the saddle, so that looks strong, and did beat Vegas Burner in the last race, but we're stretching out a little bit further here, so Vegas Burner is still going to burn. And then another horse, the 3rd horse I like was Precision Strike. I actually won some money on this horse, this gun runner horse last time out. And I just wanted to stick him on there again. I love gun runner horses going a mile or greater. So that's a Douglas horse. So I'm looking at this horse is looking good. I think the horse is fit. So with that, let's go to Zach, Magic Ship Z.
Okay, I took 2 horses here. I like the horse on the rail, the Medici, just by the last run, going 7 furlongs, 123 and 3. That's a good run. Jockey trainer combination is pretty strong at 25% between McCartney and Tyler Bays. So that's gonna be my number one pick. And I also like the horse on the outside, Vegas Burner. Raspoli back up. You got claimed out from Papa George Papa, and now is with Steve Snap. So this jockey trainer combination is at 33%. And he ran a real good race last time. They say he shook free and geared down. So you just don't know this bottom of this horse yet. So could come right back and do a back to back. So those are my two, the 1 and 8.
All right, and with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
I like 3 horses in the race. My best pick is going to be. I'm going to go along with on the grill there. Vegas Burner. I think Vegas Burner's got a real good shot to come back here. Really cut loose the last time. I think he possibly could be the only speed on the front. So I'm going to go ahead. Just pay $50,000 for him and get him. You know, there's a lot of action going on in this American Pharoah pony. You know, get him at 50 grand. I think that was a good buy. So I'm going to take Vegas Burner as my best pick. I also like the Real Horse, who's going to be favored tomorrow probably. And then I like Precision Strike. Precision Strike, I questioned that horse the last time. I know D had him, but it was the first time this horse hadn't ran on the dirt. And then the last time he ran on the dirt, it didn't look good. That's why I didn't take him in this one. But he got on the dirt this time, stepped up at a higher level. Somebody claimed him, right? Is that a claim?
That's not a claim.
No.
He was in a
Okay, so
restricted
he
race.
was in a claiming race, went on and walked him there, and Friezo comes back with him. So I think he warrants to be on the ticket as well. Those are my 3. Vegas Burner, best pick.
All right, and with that, let's go to Ta.
So I just want to be clear. Precision Strike just won last Saturday, and they bring the horse back a week. Is that right?
That just shows the horse is fit.
Yeah, the horse is still fit, ready to
They're
roll.
not gonna do anything to hurt the horse. They feel the horse is ready to go right back. So that's sometimes a sign to take them.
Yeah.
Boy, I ain't seen that one before, but okay. But
Gun running horse, boy.
Okay, this is not quite my all race, but I like 4 horses in this race. I like the 4 horse, Demichi. Medici. I can't wait to find out how you pronounce the name of this horse.
The 4 horse is dual threat.
No, the one horse. I like the 1 horse.
Oh, the 1 horse.
With Tyler Bass. I like number 4, dual threat with Edwin Maldonado. I'm singling Michaloff and Jeremy Laprida. And I also like Vegas Burner with Umberto Rispoli.
The 7 is your best pick.
7 is my best pick.
Okay.
You got 7, 4, 1, and what's the other one?
I have
1, 4, 7, and 8.
1, 4, 7, 8.
Who's the
1, 4, 7, 8.
The 8th
Bingo.
You're single.
Yeah,
bingo.
Yeah, good old Burner.
Okay, so with that, let's head on over to race number 10 and wrap this bad boy up for a great Saturday down at San Anita Park.
Okay. You will be doing a lot of editing today.
I feel you.
Get your scissors out.
I got scissors, tape, and glue.
Here we go.
Here we go. 10th race. They're going 1 mile on the turf. This is a maiden special race. Purse is $54,000. Here's the field. Let's see. There's 3. Oh, and these are fillies. Yeah, 3 to 5-year-olds. And here's the first horse, number 1, is Fascinator at 50 to 1. The 2 horse is Ms. Club Cali at 6 to 1. The 3 horse is Ashley Sandcastle at 5 to 1. The 4 horse is Pippa Filippa at 12 to 1. The 5 horse is Glacier Rim at 20 to 1. The 6 horse is Eddie's Hope at 6 to 1. The 7 horse is Mineral Rights at 20 to 1. The 8 horse is Run a Mile in My Shoes at 9 to 5. The 9 horse is Nothing is Forever at 6 to 1. The 10 horse is Last Elizabethan at 50 to 1. The 11 horse is War is Paradise at 6 to 1. And the 12 horse is Girl Can't Help It at 20 to 1. That's the field.
All right. Dennis on the grill D. Let me step in here. This is officially my all race. I got so many circles and dots and squares on this ticket. There's a lot of good things going on with some of these horses in here. But I did single out as my number 1 pick. I singled out the 4 horse, And I wrote so much over it, I can't even read the name of it. What's the name of the? I mean, not the 4, the 8 horse.
Run a
Oh,
mile in my shoes.
Oh,
yeah.
run a mile in my shoes. Okay, I see the lines crossing over, making the R look like a G. So run a mile in my shoes. Got my prime number up there. Blinkers coming off this horse right here. Hernandez. I'm giving this to Hernandez on the way out. Running a mile with for Jeff Mullins in this race. Uh, High percentage trainer, high percentage jockey, 25% trainer, winning at the best favorite coming out of the race. And there's a lot of good things going on in here for this particular horse. And the horse seems to be ready to go with that 59-2 that he ran on May 10th on a workout. So that's going to be my number one pick. And like I said, it's my all race. I could go through the horses, but I'm not going to delay the time. I'm just going to swing on over to Zach, Magic Chef Z.
All right. I ended up taking 3 horses here. I just added one. I'll talk about that at the end. But my number one pick is going to be Run a Mile in My Shoes, Run a Mile in These Shoes. Or as Dennis said, he crossed out the R, it looked like a G, Gun a Mile in My Shoes.
Oh,
So
God.
the number 8 is going to be my number one pick. Good run last time, just lost by a nose. They're taking the blinkers off. Horse is set and ready to go. Drew away, but upper stretch and got nailed at the wire. My second choice is going to be Miss Club Cali, the 2 horse. Like the 6 furlong race the horse ran. Thing is, the horse got disqualified and placed 8th, but I think the horse was just ready to go and needed a way out and started pushing horses around. Brushed 3 wide in traffic, and I think he just made a way for himself, and horses were just in the way, so he was going through them instead of around them. So
You sure was.
she was going through him instead of around him. So that's going to be my second pick. And the one I just added is Nothing, the 9 horse. Nothing is Forever. Just based on the last run and the sire by Grayson, great turf horse. They said this horse took up and then surged and came up short. So this horse is being put on the grass. Anthony Mathis is a good trainer. You got Fry back up on this horse, so I'm gonna take a shot at this at 6-1. I'm surprised he's at 6-1. It seemed like he should be much higher than that, but I'm gonna take a shot with Nothing is Forever. And those are my picks.
All right. And with that, let's go to Gary. I play G.
Well, this is my best pick of the day. That's my only pick of the day. It's going to be Run a Mile in My Shoes with Hernandez. The horse is just giving such good tries every time out. He probably should have been already broke her maiden in that last race where she missed by a nose. She probably got there first. Been favored 4 times, but always bet down. Always gives a good, honest effort. Second or third on there. None of these horses are going to be in this race, so I'm taking Run a Mile in My Shoes, going and break the maiden this time. Maybe a nice little 3-whistle win would be great. That's my only pick.
All right. And with that, let's go to Dot to wrap it up.
Yes, this is my all race, and I agree. I'm sure using number 8, Run a Mile in My Shoes with Juan Hernandez, but my single is number 12, Girl Can't Help It.
Yeah,
Gio Franco at 20-1. This horse has a decent speed rating. They're stretching her out. There's no telling. Sprint to route. They're 100% with that, with the trainer. So, yeah, I'm going. It's a long shot, but it's definitely going to be on my ticket. And those are my picks.
I mean, it's going to be on our ticket.
That's right.
All right. So with that, let's go back to Tada and see what we got.
That's what put some real money in your pocket.
So here we go. The 5th race, we have the 1 and the 8. In the 6th race, we have the 1, 3, 6. In the 7th race, we have the 1, 2, 4, 7. In the 8th race, we have the 7 and the 9. Yep. In the 9th race, we have the 1, 7, 8. And in the 10th race, we have the 8 and the 12.
All right. Anybody got the numbers?
I'm just writing it down. What you got, sis?
Got 288.
288.
288.
Come talk to us, Stretch Man.
So, so we'd like to thank you for listening to our podcast, the Morgan Minute Horse Racing Handicapping Podcast. Please hit that subscribe button for us. Give us a thumbs up and give us a few comments. Again, you'll find us on Spotify. You'll find us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram, and of course, mmtHorseRacing.com. Again, mmtHorseRacing.com. And one little final thing before I turn it over to Tada is MMT is an entertainment podcast and solely for entertainment value. So please play responsibly. And cook them up, but let's turn it over to Tada.
We're going to talk about Karma4Horses.com. This organization has been around since 2008. They're dedicated to taking care of racing horses after they retired from the sport. Some of these athletes enjoy being retrained, working with children and adults. Are you tired? Working with children and adults in love and kindness. Some enjoy living off the fat of the land. Either way, they deserve it, so support, as we do, MMT, Karma4Horses.com. And then there's also Robinson's Ranch. This Robinson's Ranch is an organization in Phoenix, Arizona, facilitating the work of rehabilitation with children and their families. Their website is robinsonsranch.org. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So with that, we just like to add one other thing and just everybody out there racing tomorrow. It's a big Preakness Day, and we know it's racing around the country. Just jockeys, horses, be safe. Be safe and have a good race day. And cook them up.
Cook 'em up!
And we're out.